Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wolf Haven Farm. We got back yesterday and we were in Phoenix, 70 something degrees, short pants, t shirts, and we were watching the weather. And Williams got 5 inches of snow, but it's all gone by the time we got home. We're over at the house. We're going to give you an update on the house. Mary's going to do it this time. And, well, here she is.
Morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning, and we do have an update on the house. So work has been stalled on the house for probably the last week and a half, and you may notice that the siding is off the house. So here's what's happened. The county came out to inspect the house. It was a new county inspector. She failed the house. So the previous county inspector approved the house. She failed it. She's an engineer by trade. So we've been going back and forth with the county to understand why she failed it, what we need to do. Her concern is that the beam that runs through the center of the house is not supported enough. So initially the plan came back that we need to increase the footers under the house. Well, as you can see, the house is built. So trying to now do something with footers under the concrete floor of the basement would be a very hard task to do and a very expensive task to do. And so the lady from the county called the company that actually engineered the beam that runs through the center of the house, and they came back with 3 changes that need to be made, all of them to the headers over the windows. So the first 2 you can see from this side of the house. This header over the bathroom window downstairs, the header over the bathroom window upstairs, and then this is the concerning one, which they've already done, is the header over the French doors in the basement. So we're going to show you what all this looks like on the inside. All right, so now we're in the upstairs bathroom on the 2nd floor. So this header has to be replaced. So what the guys are having to do is shore up the house to make sure that when they take this out, put the new one in, we don't have anything that wiggles or moves. So this is one of them that has to be taken out and replaced. So part of the concern is that the boards were 2x12 sandwiched together, but they want them to be a single laminated board. So same width, same size, but a single piece. And so they need to knock this one out and put a new one in. Okay, so this is the master bathroom, or the primary bathroom. So this window was not in the original plan. We added this window in. And so there was a header put in, as you can see, tied into multiple 2x6s going all the way down. But that was not considered strong enough. And so that header will be pulled out and a new header will be put in. So as you can imagine, pulling these headers out is going to put a weight load on the rest of the framing. And so Mike's going to turn it around. And you can see what the guys are doing to prevent any kind of slippage. They've added in, temporarily, a beam here with beams here that actually are both on this floor as well as the basement to hold the weight of the roof while they take these headers out and replace them. So they're going to do them quickly. So take one out, put the other one in, but there's going to be a time when the header's not there. So, and we don't want any of the windows to crack or windows to break or any of the siding to break. That's the risk of all of this. So they've shored everything up with these extra headers across, extra boards to make sure that nothing shifts. Okay, so now we're at the wall of windows in the house. Same situation. So under this beam in the basement are the French doors. So that header in that French doors has actually already been replaced. The guys have done that. But in order to make sure they supported the weight of the roof, they added in a huge beam here on the floor and then a beam here so that it, in addition to what's sitting behind it, is holding the weight of the roof so that they could swap out the header downstairs. So a lot of extra work for the guys to come through here now and add in all this extra support with these beams in order to make sure that nothing in the house shifts. But we'll show you downstairs what they did. Okay, so now we're in the basement. So you can see the door's out. It was here, but they had to pull it out. They have replaced this one. So this is the new beam. You can see where they had extra boards here, where they obviously had extra support while they were pulling that one out. The beam that they pulled out is behind you. So it's here. This is what I believe they pulled out.
Yep, that's the one they pulled out.
And then I mentioned that there was added support in the basement. Come this way, Meg. Added support added to the basement. This is the added support from the basement. So this lines up with the support that they did upstairs to help support all the way up. So this is all added support that they've put in so that they can take all these headers out without any risk. So guys have done a great job so far, just making sure the house is shored up so that they can do that. They've got the 2 other headers to replace, which hopefully they'll be out here tomorrow to do, and hopefully the weather is good. And then the inspector will come out, and then once she passes the house, then work can continue, which the next step is really to start drywall, I think. So all the plumbing is in, all the HVAC is in as much as they can. They have to do a couple more things with HVAC after it's been drywalled. And then all of the electrical work is also in. So once she comes back out and approves the new support for the house, then the guys can continue on with the next step. It also did hold up them pouring the footer for the porch on the outside because they had to stop all work. So they'll be able to come back out now and frame out that. They also can put the windows in. So the door upstairs that was missing has come in. The front door is here now. And all the windows for the big triangles, the trapezoids, all those windows are here. So once we get all the headers replaced and she approves it, all the windows can get put in, all the doors can get put in, and then they can start drywall. So that's where we are on this Sunday. So we will keep you posted as to what we learn and find out as the week goes on. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye.